Well, hope you all enjoyed that intro to the video. So now I just want to walk around the car, talk about some of the mods that I made, and just talk about my ownership experience. So again, this is my 2021 RAV4 XLE Premium Hybrid. This color is Lunar Rock. Had it for about 2.25 years now, so I've definitely gotten to know it very well, and I know all the pros and cons. So the biggest mod, one of the first mods that I did was upgrade the wheels and tires. So these are 1552 Traverse MX wheels. I believe they are 17 inches in diameter and 8 inches wide. And the tires are Toyo Open Country AT3 tires. And the size is 245/65 R17s. So a little bit bigger than the stock tires, probably actually about an inch bigger. And also a little bit wider. The stock tires were about 225 in width. So I pretty much got these just because I like the look, I like the black color, I like the beefier all-terrain tires. But also, if I do ever take it kind of like on mild off-road trails, dirt roads, snow, these will just do much better than the stock wheels and tires. So these tires are all-terrain tires. They are also mountain snowflake rated. So they should do pretty well on pavement, snow, and light mud, light trails, things like that. So that was one of the first mods that I did. Kind of moving our way over here, I also got these mud flaps put on from the dealership. So it didn't come with mud flaps. I had to purchase these from another dealership and then have them put them on. And the reason I didn't do it myself was because I also got the hitch installed at the exact same time. So this is actually the OEM hitch for the RAV4. The reason I went with that instead of aftermarket is just because it sits up a little bit higher. So like 8 months out of the year, I do have my bike rack on here. I'll probably show some photos of that. So the factory hitch just sits up higher than a non-factory hitch. So it was pretty expensive to get that installed with the mud flaps, but I think it's a better product than going aftermarket, so that's why I did it. Since we're back here, you can see I blacked out some of my badges. So the Toyota badge, the hybrid badge, the RAV4 badge. Just got a kit for that. You can get that either from Amazon or go with the OEM option just to black it out. So I kind of wanted to remove as much chrome as possible. So also down here, you'll see the exhaust tips. So it came with chrome exhaust tips. I switched those out for black just because I wanted to delete all of the chrome on the exterior. So speaking of chrome, I think on the exterior, the only other chrome I had to delete was this portion right here. So this is chrome from the factory on all RAV. So just got like a vinyl sticker kit from eBay. It's not perfect, I did it myself, but it does the job. But one other thing I changed on the exterior was the turn signals. So from the factory, it does come with mirror turn signals, but they're kind of like a clear chromish color. So I just got these black ones, and they're also sequential. So I think I have some video showing that as well. Yeah, since we're over here, I guess the other thing I'll mention is the paint and how I kind of clean it. Maybe in the future I'll make a video of how I really clean my car. Since I live in an apartment, it's not the easiest to keep your car clean, but I have some different tools and techniques to use. Like I said, the car is just over 2 years old, but it's held up well. So I haven't corrected the paint or polished it. I kind of just hand wash it as much as possible, apply ceramic sealants and things like that. So you actually might see some streaks on the windows and stuff because I just put some more sealant on, but the next time I do a wash, those streaks will come out. So the paint is still pretty smooth. I haven't had to clay bar it or anything, but in the future, I would definitely like to get a ceramic coating and correct the paint just to make it perfect. I guess one more thing since we're over here is I did get tint on the passenger side windows, just the side windows. So that is ceramic tint. I believe it is Expel Prime XR Black ceramic tint, just in the front two windows, just for heat rejection, and also it's slightly darkened, so I just got like 45% tint. So moving on to kind of the front, I did do a few mods up here as well. The biggest mod is probably just the fog lights. So this particular RAV4 did come with stock fog lights. I think they were pretty bad. They were just like halogen bulbs. So these are actually Diode Dynamics SS3 Max fog lights. They're probably some of the brightest in the market. They're like over $500. They're just cool, you know, they're yellow, amber yellow, so they look pretty cool when they're on. So I installed those myself. Also on the front, you know, just a quick thing, I upgraded or changed out the stock wiper blades. So these are Bosch Icon wiper blades. I've actually had those for probably 2 years and haven't had to change them yet, so those have held up pretty well. What else on the front? Not much on the front. This piece is probably like the only chrome piece, but this is actually for the radar cruise control system, so I can't really like cover that up or anything, but that's the last remaining chrome piece. You know, I did get black license plate frames as well. Let's just walk over here, see if there's anything I missed that I have done to the exterior. You know, like I said, I blacked out all the chrome badges, so you can just get a kit for that from Toyota. One of the last things that comes to mind that I did upgrade as well was some of the lights. So the headlights are stock. I didn't change those. They're pretty good in my opinion. They're LEDs. But these side marker lights, the turn signals, the reverse lights, I upgraded those to LED. So I just got some LED bulbs from eBay. Just made sure they were, you know, decent quality. Swapped them out. It didn't take very long. But like I said, the brake lights and the headlights are LED, so I didn't have to upgrade those. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much all of the exterior on the car. Like I said, it's definitely been a pretty good ownership experience. This car has been perfect for me because, you know, I wanted something that was, you know, good on gas. Being a hybrid, you know, it's definitely good on gas. But also, like I said, I usually have a bike rack on there, so I did want something where I can haul, you know, different equipment around. But yeah, no major complaints, no major maintenance issues so far. You know, being a Toyota is definitely pretty reliable. So now we're just gonna hop in the car, talk about a few quick things that I changed in the interior. So now we're inside the RAV4. Now we can talk a little bit about the interior mods that I made. Not too much going on in here. Just continuing with the chrome delete theme. I did get this, you know, Toyota piece off of eBay just to delete that chrome that was on the steering wheel. You know, I do have a dash cam. I think that's very important for anyone to have. So this is a Viofo A129 Pro Duo. So it's 4K in the front, 2K in the rear. I did install it myself. You know, it took a good amount of time to install. You just have to hook up the wires, hardwired if you want to. So that just records while I'm parked and also while the car is on. The other thing I installed, which you can't really see, you know, maybe I'll include some sort of Amazon link, is I just got an adapter to make Android Auto wireless. So in this particular model year, it does have Android Auto, but you have to plug your phone in. But you can buy adapters on Amazon or other websites to make Android Auto wireless. I'm pretty sure probably in the newer RAV4s, like 2023, 2024, it's wireless from the factory. You know, I'll probably make another video one day in the future going over kind of like my gear kits and stuff that I keep in here. But I just have some, you know, various different pouches in here and here in the back. You know, just where I keep different things like, you know, flashlights or car registration and things like that. So I'll probably make another video going over that. So just talking a little bit more about this particular trim level. So this is an XLE Premium Hybrid. So I'm pretty sure that means that it comes with these vinyl seats, which is kind of like a fake leather, which is perfect because it doesn't really get overly hot. It's very easy to clean. And also on this trim level, it came with all the available packages, such as, you know, the weather package, the technology package. So that just means it has a slightly bigger screen. The rear view mirror is also a camera. I'll probably show that in a second. It has the sunroof, heated seats, heated steering wheel, you know, just different, you know, amenities like that, the upgraded sound system. So when I bought it, I wasn't, you know, necessarily looking for all those packages, but this particular one, when the dealership called me, it had all those packages already configured. So I said, might as well just get them. It does have the wireless charger as well. I really don't use that because it's kind of slow. So I just plug my phone in if I need to charge. Yeah, this particular RAV is very nice. You know, it doesn't have the cloth seats. It has the upgraded, you know, seats. It has a bunch of storage options. Here you can put your phone and stuff, a bunch of storage pockets. One other upgrade that does come to mind is the light switches on all of the doors were not lit from the factory. So in some instances, you know, Toyota did cheap out. So I did have to upgrade those. Just gotta parts off of Amazon, plugged them in, and now my light switches, have lights on them. Yeah, so I think that's pretty much it for up here. I think we'll probably film some more segments in the back and also in the trunk area. So now we can briefly talk about the back seat of the RAV4. So as you can see, this is my normal driving position. I don't even sit back here that often, but plenty of legroom in my opinion, for just like a small crossover SUV type of vehicle. So this particular trim, it does have the vents back here as well as under the foot area for AC and heat, as well as 2 charging ports. So that's really nice. Even though this is just, just a Toyota, it does have a lot of luxury features at least this trim level. Either some other trim levels even have, I think maybe a heated seat back here, ventilated seats. So you can even get a panoramic sunroof. So a lot of sort of luxury features that Toyota is offering now. One other upgrade that I did do, I believe these actually came with this particular car. Of course they charged me for it, but it did come with the rubber floor mats in the front, the back seat, and also in the trunk area. So that's pretty nice. And this RAV4 does have the fold down area here with the cup holders, and you can also lean these seats a little bit forward and back, if you want extra room. One last mod that I just remembered as well is I upgraded the internal lights in here to LED. So it came as just halogen. Pretty easy to pop these out. Just put in some LED bulbs and it's just a little bit brighter. So I do like having that as well. So let's go into the trunk area. So this is the last area of the inside of the RAV4 that we can talk about today. It's just kind of the trunk area. So it does come with this cover right here, and you can just retract that. So like I said, this particular car did come with these all-weather rubber floor mat liners. So the last thing to mention back here is just the spare tire. So I think most RAV4s come with the spare tire. This is not the stock spare tire. This is an upgraded one. So normally it's just a small spare tire, to get you where you need to go if you get a flat. But I did actually get a flat recently, and the spare tire is so much smaller than my aftermarket wheel and tire setup that I did want to get something a little bit bigger. So this is not the exact tire I have on the car, but it's much bigger than the stock one. So just gives me a little bit more confidence if I do ever have to use that in an emergency.
Damn, fuck what you heard. 120 down the highway, vibing his work. Can't hit on my phone, it's on do not disturb. Yeah, don't fuck with the birds, cause I know they be lurking. When you see me up on road, flip it, do not disturb. We done came up out the box and hit the yak and I swear. Really came up out the dirt, baby, fuck what you heard. Got some shooters